Titties for days. Titties for
Bro,
days.
I'm
trying to go
titties
like
for days.
chicks that are just generally kind of awesome.
dude, I'm looking at my list, and I think only one chick doesn't have like a size triple G, whatever the fuck cup they have.
That's true. Let me look at mine.
I was looking at it, and I was like, yo, all these girls are fucking stacked, bro. I'm like, trying to give our girl viewers out here a freaking complex or something. I don't know.
Hey, welcome back to Anime Casuals. I'm Lucky.
Here I go! This hand of mine is burning red!
And I'm Michael. Realize the only ones who should kill are those who are prepared to be killed.
Johnny. Your darkness swallowed up my son? Who decided that?
Erupting! Burning!
Now all of you,
Die.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Anime Casuals. I am Lucky.
I am Michael.
Johnny. Sparkle, and we make up Anime Casuals. We make up Anime Casuals. So today we're talking about the hottest women in anime, and as a little fun side game that we were doing, we decided to try and guess. So we wrote down at least one pick from each one of our lists from the other list. So I have my thoughts, my predictions for what Michael and Johnny have on their lists, and they have done the same. And yeah, we're gonna figure that out throughout the whole game and kind of see who wins. Just kind of like but you know, this is one of the hardest lists that I've ever. Okay, that's not a really good phrasing. This is one of the most difficult lists that I've ever had to kind of compile, because it's just there's so many hot women in anime that it was like, oh my god. But you know, since I did put this here, and I did put this idea forward because I'm a
Objectify.
I'll go ahead and go first. So I'm gonna start off with kind of a weird one, but it is kind of my first crush-ish, which is actually gonna surprise probably a lot of people out there. It's Miss Megumi from Rurouni Kenshin, and a lot of people probably wouldn't guess this.
The doctor lady?
Son of a bitch! Don't you look like you have that on your list? You said,
I did. I was one of them.
Dude, home run!
I didn't know her name, but yeah.
Home run! Did you say doctor lady? Is that the doctor lady?
No, I was just like the chick from Rurouni Kenshin.
No, then you're wrong then, because that's the doctor
really?
lady. That's the doctor lady that I'm talking about. See, Miss Kaoru is the other lady. I'm sorry, bro. I was gonna say, if you
Were you thinking of Miss Kaoru,
Maybe.
the teacher?
I think so. Like
Oh,
she
yeah.
runs the.
that's
No, that's not her.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he's talking about the doctor lady, the
Yeah.
one with black hair who like does
Okay.
the medicine.
Yeah, and the reason why I liked her was she wasn't nearly as annoying as Miss Kaoru, and she was a lot more feminine, I guess. So, and she'd always throw that in like Miss Kaoru's face, you know. She'd always be like, "Oh, you're just not dignified like a lady." I don't know what it was. Like, I'm kind of like, shit. I'm gonna regret saying this on camera. I'm kind of into older ladies, so like when you get that more mature woman, you know, that woman, right? It starts to kind of get at you a little bit. And also, I think she ended up with my boy Sanosuke, so I was like, oh, dude, this girl is killing it. But yeah, I just really liked her because because mainly of that, and then also she was, even though she was kind of a bitch on the outside to some people, she actually was very caring. But it was really because of her looks, you know. It was she was one of the first people where I was like, dang, like anime characters are hot. And I think I was probably at like 10. No, how old was I when Rurouni Kenshin came out? Probably 10, 9, 11, somewhere between then. And yeah, I was just like, you know, I wasn't old enough to really know what, like, you know, big ass titties would look like and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, she definitely fit the bill for me. She's kind of like really hot in that, like, I want to know what's under that fucking kimono, or that you fucking know what the fuck it is. And, you know, she had a really hot face and everything. And just the way that she kind of like threw herself over Kenshin, I was like, oh man, that would be hot. But yeah, that's my first pick.
I'm upset because if I had thought of Rurouni Kenshin at all while making this list, I probably would have thought of her for you, and that makes me upset because I feel like I've heard you say that before. I'm like, oh, it makes so much sense. I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, let me say, I'm glad this is all top half. We can't see our lower halves.
That's
you know,
Zoom
I'm
meeting for you.
never know what's going on downstairs. So I'm gonna follow in Lucky's pathway. She's on my list, but you know, might as well throw her out first. My first one, and also a childhood crush, was Minato from Evangelion.
I thought you were gonna say the fourth Hokage. Minato, dude, you're into that dad complex,
You're
bro.
over there.
Dude, that's actually weird. All of mine are
Nah.
male. What?
Oh my god. Wrong list, sir.
Yeah, that's next week. Come on. So Minato was actually a childhood crush of mine for a while. It might have been the mixture between like that strict, like professional, militaristic character. So she's showing like role model adult, and then her really drunk kind of like fun side that kind of attracted me. I'm like, oh, she can be strict with you and really drunk and half naked around you. Every young boy's fantasy. Yeah, and I really now like looking back at this doll, I really enjoyed her like expansion of a character, like the way her personality came from, all of her dark past, you know. And I mean, I gotta admit, like her hot, steamy, like romance with that other dude with the long hair, I was like, you know, basically having sex in an elevator. I think we can all get behind that. When the elevator turns off, what are you gonna do? You know, it's just you and her. You know, advances are made.
You do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do. Yeah, as long as it's consensual, Johnny.
You do what you got to do.
And
Period.
stare at the camera for a little bit too long. 2
Never
seconds.
mind. If
too
period's
long.
involved, maybe you don't want to do what you want to do.
And this was the video that got us in trouble. Okay,
Nice knowing
John.
you guys.
Okay. So for mine, I guess are we doing our top 4 right now?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, in no specific order, this isn't necessarily my top 1, top 2, because if I do that, I'll drive myself crazy and change my mind too much. I'm gonna go with Yang Xiaolong from Ruby.
That's one.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't your number one, I was gonna be upset. That was my upset. Was that what made you think of it?
When you mentioned it, yeah, I remembered.
Yes. And I was gonna be like, Johnny, she makes the puns you make all the time. Plus, she's your type, and I rest my case.
It's true. My first choice going into this is actually more of a pun than anything. So, you know, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. But yeah, Yang Xiaolong, because she's a great character, and basically she not exactly, but kind of embodies her real life voice actress, Barbara Dunkelman. You know, she's great. So, yeah, all about her. You know, blonde. That's cool. Happy, fun. Yeah.
Oh, I also just realized a character that would be on my list, but is not, because I will not objectify her like that. So if she's on your list, you take it off of your guest right now. Don't
You know what he's
objectify
talking
her.
about. Get it off there.
Oh man, so I'm trying to think of how I would order these, but anyway, I guess my next one would just be so another weird one, but for some reason, out of the whole One Piece crazy big tit universe, I'm like for some reason this chick got me the most, and it pisses me off that she doesn't have a lot of screen time, which is Tashigi. She's the girl with the swords that Zoro is like kind of into. And I don't know what it is about a girl with big tits and glasses that can handle a sword. It's something that's also, I don't remember what she was like before this time skip, if she had the same double D, double F treatment as
No, she
Nami
definitely
and
did not.
but I mean, she still has some big old titties, right? And you know, I was just like, man, dude. And she's kind of like all these things. Plus, she's you know, my boy Zoro's got dibs on her. But you know, if something happens, God forbid, Zoro, you know, I'm here. And yeah, dude, I don't know what it is about her, but every time she got like screen time, went during Punk Hazard, when she was fighting that Monet or something like that, the girl with the ice, the snow soaked fruit.
Yeah.
And bro, when my boy Zoro came in and I just saw her creaming her panties on the side, like, oh my god, they're so strong now. And I was just like, oh my god, this is really good, dude. Freaking Smoker, he got a good lieutenant or whatever the fuck you call them. Dude, that is probably the best girl to like cancel out his bullshit. His macho demeanor is like some girl with some big ass titties that like got oh my god, dude, she had everything going on, dude. I don't know what it is about her, but oh my god, I gotta get off this subject. Michael, go ahead.
You know what? Getting back on that subject, I just realized now Zoro's got two ladies, but that because she looks like his best friend. I forgot entirely about this because we haven't seen her in so long. I'm like, okay, so Zoro's got her, which maybe he can't date her, keep her for Smoker Sand. And
you got to figure he can handle 3.
that's true.
He's been training all his
Shut the
life.
fuck up, Johnny. I hate you so much.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Now back on that topic. Talking about she's got blue hair, right? Does she
Who?
Tashiki? Does she have blue hair?
No, she has black,
like dark
purple.
blue, but yeah, I think it's more black.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of just the Snow Girl lady. So my next pick is Esteth. Now that might be one of my okay. Both of you put the same one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I go on about her sometimes. Esteth is that weird mix between kinky and looking sexy AF for me. She's got like the personality matters to me, which is why she's got big gazongas and stuff like that. But the personality matters because she's still sweet and lovable, which always bothered me about her character. She's like, yeah, come here. Let me just hold you and sex you and just hold you again. And, she might be in a little bit of, strange things here and there. Maybe she does, maybe she's got a little bondage fetish, but, hey, I can't put that past her. She's been a villain for so long. I mean, technically still is, but, she is definitely right up my alley. And, before I get into too much of my weird stuff, we'll just go straight to Johnny.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you would be cuddling her so much if she would be cuddling you.
No,
it
she
seems like
wouldn't.
she would be the big spoon.
Yeah, and that's that
Nothing
is,
to say on you, just in general.
No,
I feel
mean,
like
that's
she
true.
would
I mean,
definitely.
you guys are tall. I mean, like I'm a bit shorter than you, but taller than most of the women I've dated. Actually, all of the women I've dated. So
I think
sometimes
me and Johnny would be small spoons too to Esteth.
No, yeah, exactly. I think she would just. There's not an argument there.
she just shrink you with ice. I don't know. She would figure it out.
Oh god, you could do that. Anyway, my next choice actually is gonna be from Bleach. It's Orihime. Lovely Orihime, and that poor uniform that is constantly fighting against her. I really, my heart goes out to that uniform, and I love it. And she's just a nice person. She's so sweet. If I remember right, she's kind of klutzy, but she tries, and that's what's important. And again, anything she wears is just gonna be struggling, and I want to help. That's all I want to do. I just want to help. So Orihime.
Johnny, you reminded me of two other characters though. With that character from Prison School who constantly looks like maybe you should be wearing something a little bit bigger for you. And then the other girl who's from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon, Elma, who works at the same company that she does, and she puts on the jacket, and the jacket goes like whoop around her, and it's like a perfectly sized jacket that just doesn't fit her chest. I'm like,
Yep.
Dude, I bet you there's some women out there who's like that. She speaks to me. She speaks to me.
She speaks to me too as well.
Yeah.
If she speaks to you out there, we'd like to know who you are. Oh my god. So another one. So this one, it was in 2 series. One was a different iteration of it, but I have to go with Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And one of the reasons why, well, okay, obviously her name's Lust, but it's the look. It is the voice
fingers.
actress, dude. Laura Bailey does
Oh,
a
yeah.
really good
Oh, yeah.
sexy voice, man.
Yeah,
For people
she
who've never
does.
seen it, she does Black Widow's voice in a lot of I think she did it in the Avengers video game, but she also does it in one of the Marvel Avengers show. And she said something in Russian at one point, and I was just like, oh my god. Oh my god. And I jizzed in my pants. But sorry, Travis.
I was going to say props to you, Travis, for having a very attractive wife with a
you
great
got it.
voice.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that role play must be crazy. But anyway, freaking Roy Mustang and Lust going at it. Oh my god, that's some crazy shit right there. But yeah, dude, just everything about her was too much. In the original Fullmetal Alchemist, she was actually in the original Fullmetal Alchemist, like she actually like Lust plays a different role than she does in this one in terms of like her background. Like she's actually like an Ishbalan before and was with Scar's brother. And even then I was like, yo, she's still freaking hot. What the hell's going on? And I was like, so she just got the appropriate sin for what she does, But and then in the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, when I think it's one of the military men are dating her, and then she attacks him and Roy Mustang, and then all of a sudden Roy's like, I can see why I can see she's your type. Right? Her boobs are just jiggling there. I was like, oh my god, dude. But yeah, just everything about her is yeah.
That's super good. This one might be surprising, but I really, really enjoy Alice Nakiri. She is the one who's very pale white with red eyes. I don't know why. What?
From Food Wars?
Food Wars, yeah, Food Wars, yes. I don't know why, but something about her is really appealing. I think it's like both her strange look, the fact that she's not traditionally like albino characters in other anime where they're like way too white and way too red-eyed. Like she's kind of got those pale red eyes going that I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the white hair actually looks kind of like tasteful instead of like going, oh, that's shocking. You look a little crazy.
Yeah, she's pretty hot.
Yeah, I'm also like, I really like silver hair. So I really like her personality too. Like, hey, you shut your mouth.
Those older ladies, huh?
hey, silver and gray are two different colors, Lucky.
Depending
on
the light, I guess.
Yeah.
If you have the lights on. Mm.
Yeah. Ooh, salt and pepper. I love her personality too. And she's not like One Piece super like proportions, but I feel like she's just the right proportions, and she's got those thicker legs. So I'm like, I'm pretty into that.
Well, hold on. There hasn't been a time skip yet. No.
Well, not for you watching the anime. There was one in the manga.
But I don't know. I'd be worried about her just because the way she cooks. I don't know what she would be into. Like,
and best scientific equipment.
There'd be a lot of like experimentation going into that relationship.
She's like, hold on, I've got some nitrogen over here. What if we freeze your penis and then try to use it then?
See, exactly. And that's like,
I'm a little worried. But you know what? I would also be worried about S-Death. So,
that's fair. Hey, there's a pattern here.
There's a pattern.
Anyway, it's ice. My third one, this is where I start to struggle, is going to be Anna from Shimonetta. A World Without, I think, Sexual Reference is the name. And
That's
she is the... Huh?
That's good to know.
Okay. So, something along those lines. That's most of the words. I know some of them. And she is the... student council, I think, president, and
is she the Love Nectar girl?
Yes.
Oh my god,
yes, because she's so dick crazy. I mean, I feel like that would be,
you get behind that.
Yeah, I don't know if I want the cookies. I would try them.
Well, she would get behind you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean, however that works, I'm fine with that. If she needs a key to the door, I'm there. I can help her. I'm just trying to give.
I got you.
I'm just trying to give to these ladies.
Well,
really
Johnny, if I were to be a little bit heavy-handed with my depiction of this, you are the key to her lock.
You're the Keyblade master, Johnny.
She's the lock you unlock.
Copyright.
Yeah, I think that'd be the fun.
What's the hell is that?
She's ridiculous, and she's also super
open,
dependable. I mean, all the shit that she can do is ridiculous in the pursuit of the dick.
So, Johnny, you'd eat those cookies?
Yeah, I'd try them.
Okay.
They taste good.
He's a cookie man.
That is true. I mean, depending on how much sugar is in there, and and once it cooks right out, right? Like everything.
No, it cooks right in.
It's yeast. Oh, it rises it a little bit more because of the yeast. I guess.
That's okay. I can dip it.
Oh my god. I have to be honest with you. That's the most degenerate choice. I never thought that was gonna be on your list. I thought you had class.
I don't know.
Then I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
No, he's a degenerate.
For some reason, I felt like hot. I felt like the crazy outweighed the hot enough for it to be like outbalanced. But then again, I mean, yeah, I can kind of see it.
Honestly, though, everything she will do, I mean, I feel like that could work to my favor. Like, hey, wait, we got to get shit done first, and then she would just sprint to the store or something. We'd be like, bam, split, do our shit. We gotta do comeback. It'd be very efficient.
That's you're right though, Lucky. That's a very degenerate pick. I just want to
Yeah.
bring it back to that before we go to your pick.
I actually had a really wholesome pick, but I didn't know if one of you was going to choose it. So
Oh man. So
Yeah, that is the opposite of a wholesome pick. You know what I mean? Honest.
there you go,
Yeah.
man. My fourth pick is actually from a newer anime. Her name is
Oh.
Flare from Redo of Healer. I'm just fucking with you. I am not going with Flare from Redo of Healer. I've seen a little too much of her already. But my last pick is a weird one again. But the minute I saw her in this series, I was like, bro, dude, I think I'm trying to think. I was probably in middle school, but I remember thinking back in middle school, because I already discovered porn. I was like, dude, there has to be porn out there for this girl. And I looked, and I found like one or two, but that was back then when like cosplays weren't that good. So it was just kind of like somebody with the hair and then the hat and then just naked.
wow, that is
Like,
a different era. And that wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, exactly, right? Dark Magician Girl. I gotta be honest with you. Every time Yugi,
I was
every
not
time
expecting
Yugi's
that.
Every time Yugi's Dark Magician just died, I knew Dark Magician Girl was coming in. And I think she was introduced after the Pegasus saga. And then all of a sudden she was there. And I was like, yo, the fuck is this?
Yeah, I think she was introduced on like that dark magician like battle that would happen.
Yeah, with the guy with the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's where the magical hats, like that was where like one of the magical cylinder thing came in.
Yeah, where the 25 different dark magician cards were invented.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that was, dude, the minute I saw her, I was like, dude, she's everything I want in a woman. She's
everything
blonde,
you need.
she's like slender, she's got like, she's got magical powers and shit, and she's playful. And yeah, I mean she's a useless fucking card, I gotta be honest with you. But besides that, I mean, what is she, like a 6 star, so you need to take one. Actually, Yu-Gi-Oh rules have changed. I don't even fucking know them anymore. But yeah, dude, she was. I mean, I found some good ones out there. Oh, dude, I wonder if I should try again. See what the technology has brought me now. Stevie. But that's my top pick, just because of the nostalgia factor and how it just kind of came with me. That's not great. how it followed me.
He's hard. He's coming.
How it followed me throughout my life, and now it's still like a thing. Like people are still talking about Dark Magician Girl. I'm like, yo, she was mine first, you sons of bitches. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dibs.
Get out of our relationship, okay?
She gets stronger for every dark magician that died.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's why Dark Magician Girl's coming out. And it's like, I mean, how many Dark Magicians did you fucking kill, you monster?
She's a backstabber. That's what she is. What would this list be without us all picking at least one Piece character? Even though I don't think Johnny picked a One Piece character yet, but I know you did, Luggy. And so I gotta rope it back to my other big favorite, also a childhood favorite, because I've been watching One Piece forever. We're gonna jump into Perona. Perona was like by far one of my favorite characters. She was quirky. She was weird. Like she was right up my alley. Like for girls, I mean, she's not stacked or anything, but like the fact that she is overly dressed at all points and her hat, she's just a very cute character.
Can I debate that fact real quick? I feel like she got a little bit more stacked, or she got more revealing clothes after the time skip.
I would agree with that.
All of a sudden I saw the titties. I was like, I mean, they ain't Nami titties, but they titties, bro. Like in One Piece universe, like they're probably like small. But
that's a third girl for Zoro.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's true.
You got so many options.
Three slut style.
That's his hand. That's both of his arms. I mean, that's his mouth and both of his arms.
Fucking done, bro. 3 slut style. Get out of here, dude.
9 dicks. Okay, anyways. And like I've really, that was like, I think she was one of my first crushes, because I think I watched a comic get killed pretty late. She was one of my first crushes while watching any anime. And what really got me, I think, was the times where she was scared by bugs and that she just gets in verbal battles instead of fighting people. Like she just goes, "No, you're wrong," and she just hates on people constantly. And I'm like, I get behind that. You know, people need more hating on them. And like what she did to Zoro, like initially, where he's like, "I want to kill myself." She's like, "Yeah, perfect."
Do it.
Yeah. And I really liked her powers too, like those ghost powers. But you know, ever since she saved Zoro, she's put herself in like my top like 5 women in One Piece. So yeah, followed closely by Pudding. I gotta be honest. Like Pudding and her are way up there. You can't hate on Pudding. But the problem is Pudding's more of a best girl, and I would put her in best girl character. And I think did I have one more? Yes. I think her name is Reggie Vinsmoke. Sanji's got a hot sister. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But she might be into weird stuff, and I might. Reiju, sorry, Reiju Vinsmoke. She might be in some stuff that I'm not into, but I will.
Poison play.
Yeah, poison play. She's gonna bite. You never know, and
Eat this whole puff.
yeah,
of fish.
definitely. Yeah. I
I'll
can't
suck
do
the
that.
poison right out of you.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, keep getting poisoned. Yes.
Oh my god, bro!
That was a quick 3. I couldn't
Bro,
just name all my One Piece ones.
Perona, that one really threw me off because I was kind of into her because I'm like disturbingly into like goth chicks.
Dude, me too.
yeah,
but not like super goth chicks.
Yeah, I mean, it
Punk.
depends.
Punk is more. like
yeah,
that.
punk is a good way to describe it. But yeah, I mean, you didn't describe like the hottest characteristic about her though. That laugh though just gets hard. It gets me hard just thinking about it. But yeah, what's
Be
your
honest,
In a fight, she's
That's
gonna
like one of my
depress the fuck
first
out
good
of you.
laughs.
What about you, Johnny?
So I'm going back and forth on my last one because I actually thought I would hear it from one of you. So here's my more wholesome pick. It's gonna be Hinata. Because she's very sweet, very kind. She got that gentle fist. And what she's hiding under that sweater is just great. And I'm sad that she hides it all the time. Plus the fact that she can eat. She went to that ramen place and is like, she's got a picture up there. That's ridiculous. And so I like that. And she still has that figure. That's insane. I don't know how she did that. Maybe it was just pregnant. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I would assume to support that figure, you need a lot of ramen. So I mean,
Well, actually, Johnny, she ate that in you're talking about when they had her in Boruto, right? When they showed the ramen eating championship and like she had a wall, she had her face on the wall.
Her picture
Well,
on the face.
basically what happened was that was a nod to something that was an after credit scene of like them doing a ramen eating challenge at Naruto Shippuden. And everybody was like just done. And then at the very end, she just ate it all. And so that was like their nod back to that. And when I saw that, I was like, it was canon. It was canon.
it was canon.
You can eat this dick. It's crowing cheese. Yes.
Awesome.
Did you have another one that you wanted to throw in there? Since you guys said you had a couple of them, Johnny.
Oh God, yeah, I can roll off a couple honorable mentions.
Oh yeah, me too. Are you done, Lucky?
Well, I mean, we went through our 4, so that's kind of what I have more. But since we'll call this like the rapid fire round. So
Yeah, go.
yes.
Okay.
The whole list,
Go
go.
rapid fire. It's the salamander from Interspecies Reviewer. That was my joke one because she's literally hot and she's also very attractive.
And she cooks your meat.
Yeah, I mean that's a super plus. I mean, I don't know how I would do it, but I'd find a way to get in there. Yoko from Gurren Lagann, she's great, and she always wears that nice bikini. And even later on, when she becomes a teacher, she looks fantastic. She can wear whatever she wants. It's all good. This one's more of like a fear boner. It's Shinobu from Demon Slayer. I call her Mothra because there's something eerily hot about her. But again,
And her
she
dead
scares me.
eyes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's like staring through my genitalia. What else? Darkness. That was close, but I don't know if I could satisfy her. I feel like she wants more pain than I'm willing to deal out.
At least she's not gonna give it to you.
No, it's very true. So, Rin Tosaka. It's those thigh highs. Those are just great and they're fantastic. I mean, I was gonna say if Josh did this one, I know he would pick 02 and Rin Tosaka. Raftalia. I mean, she's a great, cute little raccoon girl.
Can't do it. Can't do it. She's the best girl.
Yeah, she might be. Any of those chicks from High School of the Dead. They're all great and bouncing all
Especially
over.
that scene where they're all drunk in the penthouse apartment.
Oh yeah. No, I mean all of it. It's so good. Deanne from Seven Deadly Sins. She great personality, you know, that jealousy is just it's
Yeah,
nice.
she goes to pop a potion and shrink down
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'd be totally fine with all that. Toru, Dragon's Maid, you know, because her personality is just really funny. She's very pushy, like, hey, eat my tail. Like, what? I don't know.
I sent Colin, anime friend Colin, a quick gif of that where she was like, "Hey, I want to eat you," and she's like, Miss Kobayashi was like, "No, I don't want to be eaten." And she's like, "No, I don't mean like eat you like that. I mean in a sexual way." And I'm like, I'm glad you're being clear with it.
And then yeah, most of the female pirates in One Piece. That was one of them. And Michael actually told me this one, but I agree. Anyone from Mach and Key, which is another good anime with a lot of fan service, and I was actually going to talk about it for one of my fan service ones, but yeah, it's just a fun anime. So yeah, that's my rapid fire. I'm sure I missed like a million others, but yeah,
Gotcha.
not very rapid.
So I only
Lucky, finish off yours and I'll
I
finish
only
off
have
mine.
a couple. Well, one of them you had mentioned, Michael, is Esteth. I mean, you just can't go wrong with Esteth.
You can't.
The other one is Rangiku from Bleach. She's the one that is with Hitsugaya.
Yep.
And I just like how like Hitsugaya is just like, get the fuck away from me, and she's just like, oh, you're so cute, and then she's like trying to like
Captain.
get him and stuff. Yeah, right. Oh my god. But yeah, she also I kind of like her blade ability, her not Bankai but Shikai ability. I think that's pretty cool. But I mean, she's pretty stacked. And Bitch Sensei or Irina, she's from Assassination Classroom. I don't know, like the fact that she was called Bitch Sensei and that I don't know what. Okay, I got some like really fucked up shit going on, but I'm really into like S&M stuff. So I'm really into like this like when somebody's talking down on somebody. It was something I was really into for a long time. I'm still into it, but you know, once I get into a relationship, I kind of told this on my podcast with Paul, but Casual Bros. But I kind of said like my next girlfriend, like one of the first, like she's gonna know 3 things about me. Like, I'm not gonna have sex with you until we date for a while. I want kids at some point, and you will be tied up at one point in our relationship. So be ready for that. And if you're not, you know, not gonna happen. So yeah, that's one of the things. But and then the last one is Yugiri, who is from Zombieland Saga. She is the courtesan or whatever. Something about her was just like really hot, even though she's a zombie. Like I get that, but at the same time, I mean, you know, she can't get pregnant. So I mean, there's positives here. We got to think about the positives. Also, she's really good with that makeup, you know, and you know,
And
as
she
long
can
as
play.
everything-
She got the finger work.
That's true, dude. Yeah, that was really like cool when they did that freaking episode. I was just like, yo, my girl can freaking hit those freaking guitar or where the fuck that instrument's called notes, bro. And also just the fact that she's really experienced, like she was a courtesan and like met all kinds of people. So I feel like she'd know kind of how to, you know, seduce me. And I was like, that's pretty hot. Actually. What about you, Michael?
Well, dang it, Lucky. I didn't get my pick on you. But you know what? Let's go on with it.
I did think Rangiku, just saying.
Did you write it down?
I didn't write any of mine down. It was a mental list.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't cheat.
What? I had Diane. I had Toru. You know, the big obvious ones. I had the real version of Lilen from Gun Gale Online. Sword Art Online. That tall lady, she's hot. She's very attractive, very sweet. I had Haruhi from Oran Host Club. Yeah, Oran Host Club. Dude, those big eyes, dude. She could peer right into your soul.
Also, that Caitlin Glass is
All
the
of
voice
it.
actor.
And that Caitlin Glass is the
Oh,
voice
God.
actor.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Caitlin.
If I was Einzelgone, I would be picking Albedo. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go into Albedo, but I mean, if you wanted some kind of succubus lady, you know, if you want her to talk down to you, Lucky, she will talk down to you. She will talk to, unless your eyes will go, and then she won't talk down to you. She will just say good things about you while rubbing all over your bones. You know, and I think there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Shiro from Dead Man Wonderland. Now the fact is she is very mentally unstable, and you don't want her to go on a killing run while you're doing anything with her. You're going to be an accessory, absolutely, to the rotten egg. So that comes with like a few steps, but she's so cute and adorable, and like also wears skin tight clothing. So you really can't go wrong with it. And then my last couple finally get to the end. We got Yoruichi from Bleach, which skin tight clothing, very fast, strong, attractive, good personality. Yeah, she joked around with having sex with Ichigo. It's all that good stuff. Finishing off my list, we've got a quick rundown. We got Amelia from Re:Zero. You know what? She's attractive to me. She's not one of my best girls because she can be real dumb sometimes. So, she's definitely up there. We got Hestia. You can't go wrong with Hestia. She's a goddess. She's going to bless you. And, while you're trying to bless her, can you satisfy her? I don't know. That's the question. And then my last one is Sato Saki from Interviews with Monster Girls. She is the teacher, and she is, oh my goodness, is she all equal parts amazing. She's got great proportions. She's not overly skinny. She's not overly huge. She got like those thick thighs. She is always dressed up in like what would I say, athletic wear, because she's trying in a tracksuit, because she's trying to hide herself away from the other guys and boys on campus. She's a succubus, but like a human one, not like overly monstrified person.
She's not about that life anymore.
Yeah, and then she's so cute. Like when every time she's like interested in our main man teacher, she's like very coy and shy about it. I'm like, that's something I can absolutely get behind, and she really cares about her job. So
I bet you can get behind her. I bet you can.
A wink,
dude. I was gonna say I would have put that one down, but I didn't remember her name. But I was like, I feel like he's got to go to the succubus girl from Interview. Sorry, not Interspecies Reviewers. What the hell is it called?
It's not a bad choice either.
Interviews with Monster Girls.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The bird lady from.
So as for our side, thing, did we get? I had to write a couple for you, Johnny. So it's kind of cheating, but I did choose Esteth for Michael. I got this one kind of right, but you kind of dismissed her a little bit. I did put Darkness on there, but you did kind of dismiss her a little bit, so I don't know if that exactly counts. But kind of. I'll be honest with you. What the hell did? Geez, there's so many tits in my head right now. I can't even think. Michael, why don't you go with your options for us?
Okay, so I only chose one. If I had put down more, I probably would have gotten yours lucky, because definitely like two that were on your list I was thinking of. Again, I said if I were to think of Rurouni Kenshin, which I didn't, it's too far back in my head, I would absolutely have picked out Dr. Lady for you. But my pick for you was Hinata. And I'm like, oh, that was too that's like, I don't know, maybe that's more of a best girl for you than like hot and attractive.
Yeah, it's hard for me to
separate the goodness.
Like
yeah, the objectifier. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it's really difficult. If funny enough, I don't think anybody here is from Naruto on my list, because I don't know why it is. Tsunade was close, but every time she goes old woman, old like grape woman or old raisin woman, I get kind of like, I mean, is this gonna happen during the sex, or can you wait till after? Like, what's going on here?
This can never turn off. No.
And I got Johnny's.
Yeah.
Also, I fed him the answer, so I mean, like, so I feel a little bit bad. But I mean, I know Yang, Johnny Yang, and it's gonna be Johnny Xiaolong. Yeah, I get it. Johnny, how'd you do?
For Lucky, I thought someone from the 90s anime, and I went to Rurouni Kenshin, so that's why I went with just that first base chick. And then I thought Renkiku. That was all my guesses for you. I definitely thought Esteth.
Yeah, I was gonna think Esteth.
I thought one of you would say Hinata.
But you said Hinata.
No, I did. Because my choice was gonna be anyone from High School of the Dead. Because again, all those chicks are ridiculous.
I did send Lucky today a clip of Hinata in the bath.
Oh yeah, you did, huh? I forgot about that. I've seen it so much that I was like, oh, I already know how this is. But
I was Rock Lee, why'd you break in here? She's just like, stay down. Stay down.
freaking Sakura is just like,
I'm jealous.
this might be the only time I've ever been jealous of Hinata. Yeah, shut the fuck up, bitch. You got Sasuke. Oh, sorry. Spoilers for Porta. Anyway, as always, guys, you
Turtle.
you are more than welcome to email us at animecasuals with an S, real, REAL, @gmail.com if you guys have any suggestions for us. Or you can go to our discussions tab on our YouTube channel if you guys listen to this on podcasts. And yeah, also there is a link to our link tree down below if you guys want to check out anything or any and all things Casual Bros podcast, Generally Casual podcast, YouTube, Anime Casuals. If you guys are checking this out on podcasting, then you can check out our YouTube channel. If you're checking out our YouTube channel, you can check out our podcasting, and Mental Health Casual, which is a podcast I do other than this. So as always, guys, don't forget to keep
It.
Casual.